So hello everyone. So today we'll be discussing about my HackWithInfy experience. But before going into this video, I would love to show you the glimpse of exactly what HackWithInfy looks like. So just try to have a look on that. You'll be getting what exactly I'm talking about. So yeah.
Tomorrow we are traveling to Pune. So Pune రేపు వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాం హ్యాక్ విత్ ఎన్పి ఫైనల్స్కి.
വിയർപ്പ് തുന്നിയിട്ട കുപ്പായം അതിൽ നിറങ്ങൾ മങ്ങുകില്ല കട്ടായം കിനാവ് കൊണ്ട് കെട്ടും കൊട്ടാരം അതിൽ മന്ത്രി നമ്മൾ തന്നെ രാജാവും ചെറിയ ഭൂമിയല്ല വിധിച്ചത് നമുക്ക് ഉച്ചിക്കിറുക്കിൽ നീ ഉയരത്തിൽ പറക്ക് ചെറി പൂത്താലും താമര കണക്ക് ചോറ് പോരെ മണ്ണിൽ ജീവിക്കാൻ നമുക്ക് കഥന കഥയൊന്നും അറിയാത്ത കൂട്ടം കുരങ്ങ് കരങ്ങളിലോ പൂന്തോട്ടം വയറ് നിറയ്ക്കാനല്ലേ നെട്ടോട്ടം വലയിലൊതുങ്ങാത്ത പരലിൻ കൂട്ടം കുരുവി കൂട്ടും പോലെ കൂട്ടിയല്ലോ മുക്കത്തുട്ട് കുതിര പോലെ പാഞ്ഞു വേണ്ടതെല്ലാം പുല്ലിക്കെട്ട് കയറ് കിട്ട കാണ ജീവിതമോ ജല്ലിക്കെട്ട് കണ്ണു മൂടിക്കെട്ടി ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്ന ഇരുട്ട് കുതന്ത്രതന്ത്രമന്ത്രമൊന്നും അറിയില്ലടാ കുടിച്ച കള്ള് കള്ളമൊന്നും പറയില്ലടാ കുതന്ത്രതന്ത്രമന്ത്രമൊന്നും അറിയില്ലടാ കുടിച്ച കള്ള് കള്ളമൊന്നും പറയില്ലടാ കുതന്ത്രതന്ത്രമന്ത്രമൊന്നും അറിയില്ലടാ കുടിച്ച കള്ള് കള്ളമൊന്നും പറയില്ലടാ കുതന്ത്രതന്ത്രമന്ത്രമൊന്നും അറിയില്ലടാ കുടിച്ച കള്ള് കള്ളമൊന്നും പറയില്ലടാ. ഉച്ചിവെയിലത്ത് മാടുപോലെ ഉഴച്ചിട്ട് അത്തിപ്പഴുക്കുമ്പോളാടി കണ്ണു കുത്തിച്ചിട്ട് മിച്ചമിച്ചതെല്ലാം പെരിയാറി പടിത്തട്ട് കപ്പലൊച്ചയെല്ലോ താരാട്ടുപാട്ട് ആര് കാണുവാൻ അടങ്ങിയങ്ങ് ജീവിച്ചിട്ട് കണ്ണുനീര് പൂട്ടിയെല്ലോ പൂച്ചി വിലങ്ങിട്ട് തുച്ഛ ജീവിതത്തിൽ ആശയെല്ലാം നിർത്തിയിട്ട് ഒടുക്കം മരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ആറടി മണ്ണ് സ്വത്ത് പിടിച്ചതെല്ലാം പുലിവാലിട കാണ്ടാമൃഗത്തിന്റെ തോലിട അഴുകിൽ പിറന്നവരാണടാ അഴി മുഖങ്ങൾ നീന്തുന്ന ആണടാ പകല് പറന്നങ്ങ് പോയിടാ ഇരവ് നമുക്കുള്ളതാണടാ പദവി പണമൊന്നും വേണ്ടടാ ഇത് ഉരുക്ക് ഗുണമുള്ള തോന്നടാ.
That's how the HackWithInfy looks like. So if I want to describe my HackWithInfy experience, it is really great experience. The reason why I'm saying this is because if we start from the Infosys campus, so basically the Infosys campuses were built on a rule. Like they'll follow some 60-40% rule. What it means is they'll just only allocate 40% of the area to their buildings and offices, and the rest of the 60% will be left open. So even if you see the campus, the buildings and the infrastructure was really good, and while you're inside the campus, it gives you a feel like that you're in a different kind of city. It doesn't give you a feel like that you're in a kind of office and these things. And even if I want to talk about this hack with Infi event, they'll pay your expenses, and mostly they'll prefer flight journeys, and they'll pay your expenses, and even they'll provide you a top class accommodation if you saw in the video. And also the food, you'll be getting to taste some lot of different kinds of styles of food. And even apart from all of this, it is not just like a kind of hackathon. It is not just like a 48-hour hackathon. This event like went around for straight for 5 days, and it's not just only hackathon. There are some fun events, and there are some personality development sessions, and at the end of the hackathon, uh, my I'm like a completely different person, because this hack with Infi, like it went around for 5 days, straight for 5 days. Uh, it is more like a kind of a fun trip or a festival. You can assume like that. And yeah, before attending this hack with Infi, I was a different person, and after this hack with Infi, I was completely a different person. The reason why I'm saying this is because There are some interactions with the top leadership positions who are present in the Infosys. We got to know about their stories. Some of the member even shared his love story. How he get to meet his partner, and how did he managed all these things. And it's just not like sharing a kind of story. After all that story, they are sharing some conclusion or some of the learnings that they had in this whole journey, and that was really helpful. Even they have shared like, so you're a kind of fresher while you're going into the software world, how your mindset should be, how your perspective should be among the money, among the type of skills, among the company, among the work culture that you will be getting, how to handle those things. Uh, and uh, you know like from the personality development sessions, how your mindset should be. uh, I got a lot of opportunity. Like I've gone to lot of many other contests, but I have never experienced this type of contest. So if you have any chance to attend this hack with Infi, just don't miss this opportunity. The reason why I'm saying this is because you'll get to meet the top 100 programmers across India, and there are a lot of tier 1 and tier 2 students also coming to this hack with Infi, and even they felt a similar experience. Like I'll share one of the experience. Come outside of the world, like we think Infosys as a service-based company, you know, like that. But once if you're into the campus, like once if you're inside the Infosys, you'll your perspective about the Infosys, it'll completely change in the opposite direction. Even we felt that, even a lot of people who attended the hack with Infi were tempted to join, as specialist programmer role. So yeah, that's how, and also you will get to meet some lot of great people from all over the world. Who knows, that connections might turn out into some good relationships as well. uh, Maybe you will be building some good network, and that network would be really useful in your future. So who knows what is ahead. But so that ultimate thing, what I'm trying to say is, you'll get to experience a lot of new things. uh, they'll also focus on your character development, and your they'll change your mindset about the Infosys, that is for sure. They'll change your mindset about the Infosys completely in the opposite direction until what you've been hearing until now. That is one thing for sure. And apart from this, coming to the hackathon, it is like a straight 2-day hackathon. If you want, you can sleep for one day, but if you don't want, you can continue this 48-hour hackathon. So yeah, so we'll just go into this. Hmm. So I've said you like what are all the perks, and how does hack with Infi looks like. Even yeah. So coming to the finale of the hack with Infi, we'll just start from the last. So if we talk about the hack with Infi, it is a 48-hour hackathon. Okay, it is a 48-hour hackathon where you will be given some 4 problem statements, I guess. Yeah. So you will be given 4 problem statements. On that problem statements, you need to make one project, and for that project, they'll form one team. That you don't select your teammates, that they'll select from different regions. They'll form one team with a diverse culture. So your whole team need to pick one problem statement from this, and you need to build any web solution or Android dev solution on top of that in 48 hours. For us, it was most like whatever the solution, whatever the problems they gave us, mostly they are based on the Gen AI. So you have to use Gen AIs, and they have also provided us some of the models, some of the AI models, if we want that we can directly integrate in our projects. So yeah, that is mostly about the hackathon. And coming to the, so let's talk about first of all the registration process. So first, coming to the registration process, nowadays, like it is specific to college. Your college TPO should nominate the selected candidates for this hack with Infi process, and after this, you will be getting a mail directly from the hack with Infi about the online coding now. Yeah. Second is this online coding round. So in this online coding round, this is the major filtration step where a lot of students, like almost 0.1% of the students are filtered out here, and they'll qualify to finale. So coming to this online coding round, it will consist of 3 coding questions. Okay, it will consist of total 3 coding questions. And coming to the difficulty of this coding questions, yeah, obviously they'll be medium to hard, mostly hard, I would say. Uh, Medium to hard. And coming to the topics, so let's say last year, yeah. So last year in this Hack with Infy coding round, what questions on what topics I got is it's more like the first problem is like a kind of graph problem. Uh, Again, it is not on any specific algorithmic kind. It was like an ad hoc problem. And then the next one is a bitmask DP. If you know this bitmask DP, you will be understanding what I'm saying. Yeah, so this is one kind of DP in the dynamic program, and other one is a combinatorics problem. Combinatorics. So he'll be giving you some condition. So you need to count the total number of combinations possible satisfying that respective condition. So yeah, that was the kind of problems that I got. And even if you ask me how many problems to solve, to qualify into this finale, so mostly what I have observed is 2.5. So you need to solve 2 questions completely. You have to solve 2 questions completely for sure. And if the third question is very hard, then you could think of like a partial, like I would say at least 50% to 90% or above, like 50 to 99% it should be. So because in my coding round, I've done my last case. I've solved my last question around 9 cases out of 10 cases. So for me, like I've solved around 2.9. You can say I'm solved around 2.9 questions, but there are also some other people who have qualified around solving 2.5 to 2.7. So you can assume the bare minimum mark is like you need to solve 2 questions completely, and the last question you need to solve 70%. Again, it depends on the competition. It depends on the other people, how the other people are solving. If let's say if the top 100 people solved completely 3 questions, then you don't have scope, right? So it is ultimately the relative type of score. So based on all others performance, if you are in the top 100, you will be qualified to finale. So let's say if you have qualified to finale, then you will be offered this Infosys SP role. You will be offered Infosys SP role, which is 9.5 LPA. And this role is very good because what I heard about this role is it bring the candidates among 3 various domains. What I heard is, so if you got into this Infosys role, so they'll offer you some 3 domains, and you have to choose one of the respective domain, and you will get training in that respective domain, and you will be doing projects in that area. So no, for our batches, like what I heard from my like a 24 batch, they are offering these 3 domains. Like one is big data, and other one is AI and ML, and the other one is Java and full stack. Yeah. So these are the 3 domains they are offering. So you will be asking to choose one of this domain, and based on what domain you have chosen, you will get that respective training, and you will be onboarded to that respective projects. And if you want me to share my opinion on this Infosys SP role, um, I completely consider it as very good role apart from the compensation, because you will be getting a very good knowledge on these domains, and these domains are not like an outdated ones, right? Because you'll be getting even a lot of opportunities even if you want to shift from the Infosys itself, right? So yeah, I would say because this is very good. Even if I don't have any product based companies offer, I would prefer Infosys SP role to join, and because everything is good, like compared, like what I'm currently seeing is the campus is very good, and the tech stack that you're trying to get, you'll be getting to work on is very good, and you'll get some training on that. So yeah, that's how my perspective is. If you don't have any, I would say this is one of the good offer that you can go. Okay. I have told you about the offer, right? So yeah, whoever, like what I have observed is whoever qualified to the finale of the Hack with Infy, everyone holded this SP role offer. So I would say there is like 100%, like I almost saw everyone has this specialist programmer offer. So but I'm not sure exactly 100% of the people holded this offer. So again, they'll conduct an interview for this SP role. They won't offer you directly, if you qualify into the finale. So they'll take one interview for you, and then based on that, they'll just decide like whether it is a hire or no hire. So coming to the interview, it was before the finale. So even like while I'm doing my Cisco internship, I was invited for this interview round. At that point of time, I was doing my Cisco internship, and I'm not here. So they have directly invited me to the on-site interview in the Bangalore Infosys campus itself. So I've just attended the Infosys interview at the Bangalore campus, and then I've got this SP role. And what my perspective is, go if you go through the normal process for this Infosys SP role, it would be more difficult because I've seen my friends' interviews as well. But if you go through this Hack with Infy process, because it won't be that much difficult, you can say it as like a medium level. And I'll discuss my Hack with Infy interview experience also in another video, and we'll be seeing. But yeah, like mostly they'll have some impression on you, that you have already done coding some up to some level, and they'll try to check on the rest of the areas. So basically the interview is all about like whether if I give a job to you, will you pick it up, and can you adapt yourself to the training, and can you deliver the results? That's what they'll check. Or whether I have to spoon feed himself everything. So that's what the main thing that they'll be looking in this interview thing. So coming to the resources part, if you ask about the resources for preparing this hack with Infy, what I would say is, you can it's mostly like you'll be only able to do if you do competitive programming a bit. You should have at least some medium level kind of skills in this competitive programming. I don't expect you to be to be a pro in this CP, but yeah, at least like a medium level. If you have CP touch up to medium level, and if you have a good algorithmic knowledge on everything. So if you I've mentioned, right, I've been asked about this bitmask DP problem. So it's if you know the type of that technique, it won't be that much hard. But if you don't know that technique, that will be very hard, right? So what I'm trying to say is, if you have the width of the algorithmic knowledge, and if you have a some touch of the competitive programming, and you're good to go, to do this hack with Infy. So like what are the techniques that I will suggest is, you should know about the segment tree, about the split mask TP, about the digit TP, and also some graph algorithms. You should be very well versed with that. And TP and graphs, those are the must concepts. Like they'll ask these two concepts for sure in your online coding rounds. And also like if I want to suggest you one source, that will be CSCS problem sheet. And it is not like a kind of DSA problem sheet that is provided by the driver, because if you go deep into that, for solving one problem, even looking after the solution, it'll take 1 day, 1.5 day, 2 days. It might take. So that much hard it'll be. So I would say I would prefer the CSCS problem sheet, because and it is worth it, because in every problem you'll get to know some different algorithm, some different technique you'll be getting to know. So every kind of problem will give you some sort of different knowledge, and that will be very useful, to crack these kind of coding rounds. Yeah, so I think I've shared everything. If you have any topics that you would recommend to deliver, or if you're having any doubts in this whole hack with NP process, just comment me below. I'll be happy to reply you.